Ahoy, this is Zdenka. In today's episode we will cover 5 big editing mistakes new and experienced photographers such as myself make and how you can fix them in Lightroom. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Zdenka. If you want to learn how to take better photos and videos with the latest gear and participate in creative camera challenges, consider subscribing. I've been taking photos for 15 years now, and when it comes to photo editing, you can't stop learning. There are always new styles you need to catch up with. There are always new software updates with new tools. Simply put, you need to keep track. Since I started photography, my editing style has changed over the years drastically. Sometimes I simply get bored with what I'm doing. Sometimes I just feel like I don't like the style I'm doing anymore and I need to change things. And that's pretty normal. And to keep track what's in style right now, what's popular right now, obviously I search online and I look all over the place, and one of the places I even look is Facebook. And I go even to Canon M50 user group, hello everybody, or I go to other groups where new photographers are asking for help. They are showing their photos and they're asking what they could possibly improve when it comes to photo editing. There are a number of things I generally see over and over again in a lot of images which could be improved. So here are 5 common mistakes and how you can fix them. Before I start though, a very quick announcement. For a few months you've been asking me, you've been actually quite bugging me, if I can make a video where I am editing your raw images. I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm accepting your challenge, so at the end of this video, you will find out all details. Mistake number 1, over-edited photos. There are photos out there which are simply over-edited, like this one. The saturation is simply pushed way too far. The colors are very unrealistic. They are way too bright. The photo is way too contrasty, where the blacks are way too black until to the point where the pixels are crushed and there is no data. There is no visible detail in the photos. And yes, there are photos where we want them to look dramatic, but there are also photos which simply look incorrect. The sharpness is pushed so much that is simply way too much, as well as texture and clarity. Next time you're editing your photos, ease up a bit on the contrast. Watch the histogram window at the top whenever you are working with exposure, blacks and whites, so you don't get this line on the left. When you go on that arrow, right here, this will show shadow clipping. That means the black pixels are crushed. The same goes to the whites on the right side. Whatever is red, that is clipped. The exception is when you are shooting high-key bright photos or low-key photos. Let's look at the texture and clarity. I really only use those tools if I am making photos for Instagram, if I know the photos will be very tiny, very small, or actually on a YouTube videos on my thumbnail. And I need the photos to pop, I need the people to actually notice it. For photos which I will save in high resolution, which might actually go even to print, I do even the opposite sometimes. I make the images a bit softer. You don't have to go my route, as this is just my style, that's what I like to do. Generally though, photos which are not over sharpened look much better. Let's look at vibrance and saturation. They are not the same. Here is a perfect example, as there is a person in a photo. Saturation will increase all colors in the image, so even the skin will look orange. Vibrance, on the other hand, will protect the skin from becoming orange and it will increase muted colors. But again, quite easy on that. When it comes to photo editing, especially if you are editing some very important shot, it is the best if you take a break. If you walk away for a few minutes, even for a few hours, kind of reset your brain and come back to your computer and see if you still like your edit. When I came back, even a few days later after I edited some image and I thought I edited awesome, I looked at it and I was really amazed what a colorful crazy creature I actually created. Or sometimes on the other hand, I thought to myself, it's quite a dull image. There's nothing really to it. Something needs to be changed here. Something needs to pop. Mistake number 2, cropping. There are images out there which have way too much space around the object, or the opposite. There's simply not enough of space. Part of the head is missing, part of the arm is missing, or the photos simply look just boring and couldn't be improved by cropping. If you have to post photo with certain aspect ratio like 1:1 for Instagram, that can be tricky, but for photos where you can be creative when it comes to cropping, there is a great tool in Lightroom which can help. Go to crop tool where you will see the standard grid. That one majority of us know. Press letter O on your keyboard. This will bring you different grid or overlay. Every time you actually press O, a new one will pop. And even if you press Shift and O, new variation will show up. Here you can choose one which will help you to frame your image the most interesting way. Mistake number 3, preset. Some of the new photographers might say, and I'm not picking up on anybody here, I am not so good at photo editing, but I bought these presets and I'm just gonna use that. You know, the photo looks good, so I am done. Presets won't work on just any photo. It will work with some photos similar to the original image the preset was created on. Choose your preset which looks good with your photo, but rather than finished photo, use it as a starting point to tweak the image further. Mistake number 4, black and white. Someone recently asked me in the comment section below the videos, how can I set my Canon M50 to shoot in black and white only? And my immediate reaction was, why do you want to do that? How do you know the photo is not going to look better in color? Sure, there are some cameras which shoot amazing black and white photos, but if I have the option to choose, I'll do just that. There are some photos which look amazing in color, but then there are photos which have strong emotions and the colors are taking away from those emotions. I do this for wedding photos all the time. I see a photo with strong expression, someone is crying, I'll make it black and white to make the emotion pop. Also, when you want black and white photo, don't just change it to black and white and assume you're done. What I like to do is switch at the top where you see treatment from color to black and white. Click that, and then just further adjust the photo until you are happy with the result. Mistake number 5, brightness all over. When it comes to photos of places, vacation spots like seas, mountains, fields, beautiful cities and streets, I see a lot of new photographers adjusting the brightness just of the whole image at once. Or I see also photographers changing the colors or adjusting the colors of the whole image at once, limiting themselves, working only in the main panel. They might not know that they can use tools to adjust brightness in areas separately, sort of like a dodge and burn effect. Let me show you a few tools. There is graduated filter. Select an area, you can also extend it and then use sliders to change exposure or other things. And the same goes to radial filter. Or brush. Brush over the area which you want to further adjust. It is time to talk about that video where I'm gonna be editing your photos. I believe Peter McKinnon started this, so huge shout out to him. If you don't know him, which would be very weird if you didn't know him, everybody knows him. He's a great photographer and he does great video as well. He also likes a lot of coffee. When it comes to photo editing, it really comes down to your personal taste. You might like certain styles of photo editing, others might like other styles of photo editing. For example, Peter McKinnon is more about landscape. He has his own very specific style. I am more about fashion, glamour. I shoot a lot of people, so take photos of a lot of people, I don't shoot them. So you will see very different style than his. So where can you send your raw photos? You can send me a message on Twitter where you will send your raw image. Don't make it public, don't post anywhere your raw images, or you can send it in the Instagram in DM message. Normally I don't accept any DM messages, but I will make an exception for 48 hours. And today's date is, and the deadline is, please don't send any photos after that. And naturally, I will choose most interesting images and edit them the way I edit, with my style. The video will be published in a week or two, something like that. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked today's video and subscribe to all videos like these. If you have any questions, comments, or simply want to say hi, ahoj, you were asking me what that means, it's hi and bye in Czech language. You can do so in a comment section below. See you in the next video. Ciao. Ahoj.